Hi everyone, hope you're well tonight. So it's myself, Matt and Harry back again with another brief update for you guys on the front line. As we know, I've been getting feedback, positive feedback about how you've been receiving these messages and you've found them useful. So thanks for watching and I hope it continues to be useful for you guys. So Harry, last night we were talking about lateral flow devices and maybe trying to do something around that system, because we know that was something, if you've got them, that was taking up a bit of time. So Harry, do you want to give us an update on that?
Yeah, where we are, Matt, we've got agreement in principle, as we'd mentioned, to do something around rationalising the things, making it streamlined for the teams. What we've not been able to bring tonight is final full agreement to that, because it requires all the departments that are involved in the Scottish Government's pandemic response to agree to this. So that's pharmacy, testing, public health colleagues right across the board. And we've just not got that over the line tonight. We've got the majority of it, but we just can't implement it. What we do have, though, is we know the process. Adam's got it all written up about what that needs to be. We're ready to go just once we get full agreement for everybody. So bear with us for another day, at least teams. I'm really hopeful we're back tomorrow night to tell you, right, here's where we can go from with this. In terms of stock for lateral flow devices, Matt, we are much more engaged in that kind of supply process now and some of the information that's coming through. And our advice is, or what we've received, is that the teams should start to get stock at least tomorrow ongoing. There's plenty of stock going back into Alliance Healthcare at the minute, and we're hoping that your orders therefore will start to flow through. That then means hopefully you can change your poster that I know many of you used today from last night. We're on the website, downloaded them, changed them to lateral flow devices in stock rather than the majority, I think, that was downloaded last night was lateral flows out of stock. So maybe not the full step that we wanted to make tonight, Matt, but we're another step further on and we'll be keeping you up to date as soon as we can release this new process for you.
No, thanks very much, Harry. That's not maybe quite the update we wanted to give
Yeah,
tonight, but we are pushing, and I know, to be fair, our Scottish Government colleagues in pharmacy are certainly pushing to support
very
the
much.
front line, because that, absolutely, it goes back to the message we were saying right at the start of these videos, Harry. I think around, helping you to hopefully look after yourself, and please do uh, take heed of that, and obviously try and support your colleagues and support each other getting through this. Just over a week to go until certainly Christmas. But the core purpose of pharmacy throughout this whole pandemic has been supply of medicines, making that safe and effective supply of medicines, and I suppose pharmacy first. So the lateral flow thing we're absolutely trying to make as streamlined as possible so that it doesn't get in the way, as we know it has been. Um, and yeah, I know those posters have been printed off. I did nip into my own local pharmacy today, Harry, and the team in there, who I've got to know quite well, were kind of winding me up, saying, "I like what you're doing at your work." I had to point out it was not my own work, but it was nice of them to say that. But yeah, absolutely, look after yourself, guys. Keep that supply of medicines going. And Alliance, I know, are working flat out. They're the only wholesaler that can do this, and have signed up to do this. To be fair to them, with Scottish, well, not with the UK government. It's not the Scottish government. So hats off to Alliance for doing that, and I know they're trying, and we're engaging with them as well. So
And
I think
it's
that's
another example as well, Matt, how well the pharmacy network's doing, the community pharmacy network's doing, because the numbers of lateral flow devices that are going out to the public, and that's
phenomenal.
supporting the public health message and again response to a pandemic. It's just tremendous. So we're caught in this. We know it's the busiest time of the year, but we've got another surge coming, and it's how can pharmacy tread that fine line and keep the balance between the core purpose you're talking about and contributing to a pandemic response. Sorry, further contributing again to a pandemic response. So it's a real fine balancing line for us, and we're doing our best we can to make sure you don't get swamped in any way.
Absolutely. Yep. No, absolutely, Harry. So all the best, guys, and
Yeah.
hopefully we'll have more substantive stuff that we can talk to you about tomorrow night
Yep.
about those changes.
Thanks again, everybody.
Thanks.